And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another episode of The Useless Wizards. Why the fuck do people still listen to this show? I, as always, am the doctor of I can't think of one for me, I don't give a shit. I'm Scott Guthrie. Joining me, as always, is the doctor of incompetence, Alex McGuire.
Hello there.
And the doctor of 1080p technologies, Adam Gaffney.
What? This is just, every intro is just getting more and more a disaster.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh, by the way, I'm super ill, so I might occasionally cough and sneeze. Just letting you know just now, so that it's not a bit weird later on. I'm very ill. I'm not happy.
So how are you, Scott?
I'm alright.
Just alright, aye. Are you? Aye.
So, did any of you get up to anything interesting this week?
I did not. What about you, Guthrie? I heard you had an interesting...
Are you going to try like throw me in a hole or something? Oh, fuck!
Oh, God. Right, so we'll be hosting auditions for the new third member of the Useless Wizards podcast.
Must have a radio voice.
Oh, no. I don't know what happened there. I think my lungs just gave out.
Well, that is very interesting, Scott.
Stop this.
Well, you see, people have been complaining that they can't understand me, so I'm going to use a radio voice until I give up.
Alex, I swear to God, I'm going to phone the IRA and get them to letterbomb you if you keep that shit up.
Jesus.
Well, I'm only listening to feedback.
What fucking feedback? There's like 3 people that listen to this, and one of them is Gaffer's gran.
And literally the only feedback is they can't understand me.
Who said that?
I believe it was Jonesy.
Aye, well, he's clearly got no ears, so don't pay attention to him.
No ears.
Anyway, shall we jump into the stories? Since basically we've all done nothing.
I mean, are you really surprised?
Considering the fact that all I've done for the last week is like play Metal Gear.
I don't even know what I've done. I don't remember.
Yeah, I've sort of done that as well. I've just lost the time.
I mean, what is time really?
Time no longer makes sense.
Jesus, it's getting deep now.
Anyway, first story. First story is...
I've got shite iron brew.
Yes, that is the first story. That is the first story. Adam has shite iron brew.
Oh, I just tried it for the first time. This is disgusting. This tastes like medicine. As I do as this.
That's kind of what you need to know, so...
But it's a 2 litre.
2 bomb of medicine, mate. Get it, didn't you?
Oh God. It's gone flat already. I just opened it 3 seconds ago.
Fucking hell.
Oh God.
Right, while Gaffers is in pain, I'm going to actually grab myself a drink of something decent, just to spite him.
You're not. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. It's fine. I've got cans of Coke here.
Anyway, first story.
Yeah. On you go.
GTA Online steals Rockstar's focus from GTA 5 DLC.
Wait, are people annoyed about that?
Well, basically, Rockstar North have basically said that GTA Online, like updating that, means that they can't do single player DLC, and they also went that heists are a tremendous undertaking, so the team is working on other ideas for GTA Online.
Wait, so is anyone actually annoyed about the fact that they're working on making sure their online works rather than selling them more content?
Well, I think it's that, but it's also the fact that, well, let's be honest, when was the last time you played GTA Online?
I mean, like, I did play it like last week a few times, but if it hadn't been for the Nerd Cube streams, I probably wouldn't have played it in like 3 months.
Yeah, I've not played it in
Oh,
4 months.
fair play.
It's because there's not much content. There just isn't. There just isn't.
Well, I mean, you can. I've still never the problem I've found is that like nobody ever comes on.
Yeah, like it's very cliquey. GTA 5 as well. Well, GTA Online. It's very. You need to be a certain group. You need to basically
You
group.
need to have a group that are all willing to sort of jump on quite a lot, essentially.
Yeah, because it doesn't work the other way. I think that's all we can really talk about with that story.
I mean, like, what kind of what would they do with it? Is Guthrie still no back?
No.
Oh, for God's sake! No, but, like, what would what kind of DLC would they do? That's what I'm wondering. Like, would
Yeah.
would it be? Do you think it would be story expanding DLC, or do you think it'd be like stupid, adding like extra missions and stuff like that?
Is Alex abandoned his radio voice yet?
Yeah.
No.
Oh jeez.
Ah, shit, I
Anyway.
should have mentioned it.
No, but like, what DLC would they make for a single player?
I don't really know, to be honest.
What was it? What was it you were talking about before I went?
GTA 5 DLC not being made to support because they're too busy supporting GTA Online.
But they won't be. But they can't be asked doing heists.
Would you really do that as DLC? Wouldn't you just do that as like additional in-game content?
No. Like they're saying that they're not going to do any single player DLC, and they can't be asked doing heists, which is a bit like. Really? Because Payday have been doing it for years. Designing
Yeah.
heists.
Yeah, I mean it's what 2 years. When did Payday 2 come out?
About 2 years ago.
Yeah, and they're going to be supporting it for another 2 years.
Yeah. So it's sort of like, well, okay, I understand that there's a bigger scope, but Payday can come up with heists. I know they take a lot of time because you need to script it out. You need to, you're essentially designing a game.
Well, the thing with Overkill when they're releasing more heists for Payday, it'll be like a case of you won't get any new heists for about 4 or 5 months, but then they'll release 3. It'll be like 2 really kind of short ones and 1 really long one.
Just like Glasgow buses.
Yeah, yeah. 5 of them showing up at once, and you're like, bastards!
Exactly.
Bastards! I'm still 40 minutes late!
Payday 2 came out exactly 25 months ago today.
So, that was very accurate, gaffers.
I just googled it. And it said it was August 13th, 2013, so,
Oh yeah, it came out on my stepbrother's birthday. I just remembered that.
There you go.
But I would say that, like this news story, there's a lot of bullshit in this because, let's be honest, Rockstar North is a team that's close to 300 people.
Well, let's not even say about Rockstar North here, let's talk about all the other Rockstar studios.
Yeah, because a lot of them are just sitting on their arses, basically.
It's like, well, Rockstar North is too busy supporting the online. Cool, give it to San Francisco then.
Or London, or...
Yeah, another studio.
Or the one that done the Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories.
Which were amazing Grand Theft Auto games.
Like, they've shown that they can work on it.
Because the thing is, I've never designed a video game, so of course talking about this could just be me talking out my arse, but the fact that they'll already have the engine, assets, and pretty much solid code, I can't imagine it being that hard for them to make new heists for the single player, because the fact that this is a big team of highly competent programmers and game designers.
Yeah,
I can't imagine it being that hard for them. Like, you'd probably tell me if I'm completely talking shit here, Alex, but would that not be that hard for them?
well, once you've got the engine, right, it makes it a lot easier. But they've got the engine, they've got all the tools, and it's Rockstar Leeds that done the stories, Grand Theft Autos, and they done Chinatown Wars. They've got quite a lot of experience with the Grand Theft Auto franchise as well, so they know how to craft the story, and basically everything is there for them. They just need to sort of build it essentially,
Mm.
and you know they're not really doing much. Rockstar Leeds, I think they actually helped work on uh, Grand Theft Auto,
So
and
they,
I think it's San Diego that done the PC port for Grand Theft Auto 4. So, you know, a few of the Rockstar studios have in the past helped build Grand Theft Auto games, so I don't really see why they're...
yeah, so kind of pull your fingers out your arses, Rockstar, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got all these different studios, use them. Do you know what I mean? If you've got all these different studios and all these different places where some of them might not necessarily be doing anything right now,
I mean,
use them.
Sorry, gaffers.
No, that was me.
I was going to say, like, real talk here, right? Rockstar, real talk. Like, if it turns out that one of your other studios is actually working on a sequel to Red Dead Redemption, I'll be okay. I won't be bothered about this whole GTA 5 bollocks. I'll be quite happy. We sequel to Red Dead.
Yeah, do you know what it probably is? It probably is that Rockstar North has started work on GTA 6.
See, honestly, why not make another Red Dead Redemption? It was one of the best Rockstar games of the past good few years. I would say Red Dead Redemption had a better story and a lot more likeable characters than GTA 5 did. Gameplay terms, GTA 5 performed a lot better because newer engine and shit like that, but Red Dead Redemption was a lot of fun. It was the fact of like you were getting, it was before the oversaturation of open world games, but it wasn't a city setting anymore. It was, the old
Wild
West.
yeah.
Somewhere different. You were walking about unlocking heavy machine guns. It was you got a rifle and a rifle that shot further.
You don't see many Wild West games, and I think that's a shame.
Yes,
I think it's a really good setting for a game.
It's a setting with infinite potential.
I mean, you have Call of Juarez. That was sort of set in the Wild West, wasn't it?
I believe No, it wasn't Call of Juarez, was it? No, it was Red Dead Revolver. Sorry.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption was the spiritual sequel to another game. I just couldn't remember if it was the Call of Juarez games or not.
No, but I think the Call of Juarez games are set there. But I mean, even then, considering the amount of games we get that are set in open world places with towers to climb and all that sort of thing, like you think they could make one of them in the Wild West
Without the towers, please.
without the towers.
Yes. Red Dead Redemption had the Wild West open world thing down to a T.
It was a PS3 exclusive though, wasn't it?
No.
Was it
No,
not?
it came out for Xbox.
Oh, so it was a console exclusive though.
Yeah, there was never a PC port of the
Right.
game, which at the time kind of really saddened me because, well, my PC was still up to scratch back then, and my god, mods to Red Dead Redemption, holy shit.
You know that someone would just make a tank mod though.
Oh, yeah, and of course I have that mod installed.
Yes, of course. I mean, going around the Wild West in a 1940s World War II tank. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. On Gaffer, just to make your pain a bit more about your fake iron brew, I just took a can of the real stuff out of my fridge.
It's fine, I've got a can of Coke here. I've still got half a 24 pack left, so.
Anyway, next story.
Yes.
Microsoft forces Windows 10 onto Windows 7 and Windows 8.
Ah, yeah, I heard that. They're sneaking in packets of data of it.
Well, the automatic downloads are getting installed for users. On users that choose not to upgrade. So if you don't want to if you're running Windows 8, you might as well upgrade. But if you're running Windows 7, there are a lot of people that don't want to upgrade. And basically, it's annoying everyone. Well, it's annoying everyone because basically everybody who really wanted to upgrade has upgraded, and the people that don't because of privacy updates.
I'm on the, thanks to Mr. Alex over here who got me my original copy of Windows 7. I'm on the professional version, so a lot of the privacy settings can be turned off. On Windows 10, it can't be turned off in the Windows 10 Home, so it's not so bad for me. But on the Home version, you get basically like no control over your privacy.
Yeah.
See, one thing for me with new operating systems is I never adopt them early. I've never done that purely on the basis of, and every Windows operating system when it's been released hasn't been perfect, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Even XP and 7, which were really good, at release they still had bugs and faults with them. When I ran an XP machine, the first one was my dad's computer, not mine. It took us a while to get an XP machine, but that was because he refused to buy a new one. But when I got my computer, I ran XP. Vista came out, I went, fuck Vista. Because who used Vista, let's be honest.
Well, a lot of people used Vista, including myself. We weren't happy about it.
But you had to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, my brother likes Windows Vista.
He is a disturbing individual.
Yeah.
The only positive that I can literally attribute to Vista was there was a game on it called Inkball that was really fun.
The only good thing Vista did was the start menu, because that was a really nice looking start menu.
Even then, Windows 7's was better.
Yeah, Windows 7's look better. But it's, it was the start. Yeah, even when I switched to 7, I didn't adopt 7 till about 6 months at least after release.
Yeah.
I mean, my laptop runs Windows 8, but that wasn't through my own choice. That was when I went to buy it. I was like, can I get one with 7 on it? Our 7 laptops are an extra £400.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's when I made the conscious decision to build my own laptop, to custom build my own laptop, because I was like, there's no fucking way I'm getting Windows 8 in my laptop.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. See, because of how little I actually use my laptop, it's not a hindrance on me.
Yeah.
I mean, I use my laptop to record this, occasionally listen to music and browse Facebook or YouTube when I'm in my bed. That's it. Everything else I use my phone or desktop for. So it's kinda... It's not that big a problem for me.
I am terrible for destroying laptops within like a year of owning them. Basically just because they're always... Like, I'm always using like the most power all the time, like 24/7. It's always, using all the available power, and they just break and die.
Alex, we know that's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. You go onto websites and it says free emojis for downloading, you instantly go, yes, to me. Comes up, you've won a free iPhone. Oh yes, I'm the 4 millionth visitor of this website. Click, click, click.
See,
and
we're
next
laughing,
coming out.
We're laughing, but that's the reason that Alex uses iOS, is because he won it off of a pop-up from a website.
He was the only person to actually click it. Alex, are you the guy that responded to the Nigerian prince's email?
Well, I can not confirm nor deny that I am a millionaire.
Have you ever seen that picture? And it's someone like receiving the email from the Nigerian prince, and then like, oh, I know that's fake. And it just
Oh
the
yeah.
picture is it's this guy like in all this like royal clothes sitting there, and he's going,
Why won't people take my money?
yeah, why won't people take my money?
Do you know I recently found out the Nigerian lottery scam is one of the oldest cons in the world. It's obviously not always been the Nigerian lottery. It's been the Spanish lottery. The
Some guy
Spanish
came
prisoner.
over. Some guy came over to the UK in the 1200s, just like, I am a Nigerian prince and I have £5 to give to you.
I know.
£5 is
Back then, the Nigerian prince actually had to put effort into it. He had to send you a letter, postage on that shit from Grimsby.
Do you know? Right. See, just quickly while on letters.
Alex picked up on that one.
Yeah.
You know how people now call letters snail mail?
No.
Yeah, well, people now call letters snail mail. I didn't know this for a long time, and so I thought that snail mail was some sort of like weird underground way to get in contact with people. Because people were like, oh, or you could just send it by snail mail, and I was like, wait, what's that? And they're like, oh, we'll just send a letter. I was like, well, just say you're sending a bloody letter.
Alright, mate. Got any snail mail?
Aye.
I can sort you out, pal. I can sort you out.
I'll send you it by snail mail. You'll get it in 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 working days.
That's how you get your cat and everything.
Exactly.
Get it in
Snail mail.
You'll get it in 3 to 5 working days. But if you send it by first class, that's extra. I know, but it's worth it.
Just wait until we figure out how to scan in physical like 3D physical items and send
3D
them
printers.
electronically. No,
3D
without having a 3D printer, you twat. That's what I mean.
And
Oh,
As they
someone's
speak-
on Fallout Shelter.
take a guess who.
For God's sake.
What can I say? I'll enjoy the game. Although they did have a sale on the lunchboxes.
50% off for Labour Day, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was like £7.50 to get 40 of them.
Totally.
I was pretty bloody close.
Why do Labour get a day but the Conservatives don't? Or the Lib Dems, or the SNP, or the Green Party?
God, could you imagine UKIP
Well, I mean,
Day?
I mean,
SNP did get a day. It was called the Independence Referendum.
I suppose the Green Party do have their own day, Green Day.
Wow.
No. There's the Greens Day is the 20th of April.
All the specific.
420.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought you were. I thought you were.
Crap joke is crap.
I
You
thought you were.
American fuck. I was thinking I was like 24. That doesn't make any sense.
Wait a minute. Are they making the sexes? Oh shit, they are bollocks.
The Scot does not like black people and white people fornicating together.
Do you know what the worst thing of you saying that there was? It was a black and white person in my vault. I'm not even kidding.
See, he's all about racial purity.
It was the moment you said that, I was like, what? I'm looking around my room for cameras, mate. Fucking spying on me.
You're all
No,
awful.
the reason-
I think we can agree on that.
He'll never find them. Wow.
The reason that I'm annoyed that that ended up happening is because my vault is near capacity. So I'm like, no, I don't need more people.
I mean, my vault's miles away from capacity. I've got room for like 120 people. I've only got like 65 or something.
I have room for 146 and I have 143 people.
Wow. You've played a lot more of that game than I have.
Yeah.
I know that you're just a master breeder.
Anyway,
I am.
What was the
Next.
original story we were talking about?
Oh, it was Windows 10.
Aye, shit.
Oh yeah, that ship
So-
sailed.
Yeah,
Anyway.
shit.
Next story. Right, this is the one that was from the BBC, and I just had to sort of say it. Texas girl gets stuck in claw game machine. Now,
Now, see when we say Texas girl, are we talking 4 years old?
6 years old.
I mean...
Now,
You said clogging machine, right?
no, claw
Claw game.
game.
Oh, that's even better.
Clogging machine? There's a clogging machine?
I
That's
just
just,
saw an image of like a machine that makes clogs.
that's what I was gonna say, is it just a machine that makes clogs and she's just stuck in here getting drowned in shoes?
It wouldn't be Texas. It would be Amsterdam.
Yeah, but she's a girl from Texas.
Yeah. I mean, like, you see these stories, and there are only two types of people that get stuck in this: Americans and drunk guys from Leeds on a stag night.
That's
those
very
are-
specific.
Those
You
are
got a
the,
street name there for us?
nah.
Main Street. Just go with Main Street. Every city's got a Main Street.
Actually, no,
Wait a minute, we don't have a Main Street, do we?
no. But but where I stay, there's a
Ah, well,
main
of
street.
course Coatbridge has a Main Street because it's the only street.
Fucking Tobermory had a main street.
Yeah, towns tend to have main streets, but cities tend to not.
York has a Main Street.
I mean, in Scotland.
Yeah. I like York. York's nice.
So the thing about people getting trapped in
Claw machines, yeah.
just to put a sort of thing on this, at the start of October I'm going on a stag night. I am so gonna try and get that guy to climb into a claw machine.
Jeez.
You should totally do the thing where you get them ball naked and then get cling film, wrap them around
A pole.
a pole.
I don't
Hold
think the Polish guy appreciates it much though.
Yeah,
Or bastard.
because they're usually the ones that have to like get the guy and everything.
They're usually the ones that have got to clean it up.
Even worse if the guy pisses himself.
No, what you do is you get them blind drunk, and then buy them a train ticket to Dublin.
How do you get a train ticket to Dublin?
It's a good question.
Easy. Roller coaster tycoon style, you just get launched on end.
No, roller coaster tycoon 3 style. You just get it to auto complete the track and watch it have a fit.
Like, I'm working with this, but one time I went for a house party near Paisley and ended up waking up in Edinburgh. Well, gaining consciousness in Edinburgh. the next morning.
Yeah. Whereabouts Edinburgh? Was it at least in a room?
No, it was at Edinburgh Waverley,
Oh Jesus!
and then I was like, shit.
As he was buying a ticket to London.
No, he was buying a ticket to Dublin.
Well, actually, when I regained consciousness, it was like next to the East Coast train booth.
Here, you should have. Here, that's a pure good train. That 4 hours direct from there to London. It's wonderful.
So it's almost as if you're trying to pitch it to somebody.
Look, Alex, right, I want to travel in style. Right.
Anyway, I just thought that Texas story was just a bit, it's a bit different for video games, but I thought it'd be a wee bit fun.
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, how long until Konami picks it up as a new idea?
Yeah.
Do you know what it'll be though? It's you'll get it. It'll be all set, the claw machine thing, and then you'll just go up to it and it'll just go pull the lever.
Pull the lever,
There's
and
no
then,
hit the
and then
lever.
a wee girl just falls out. Oh jeez, that's disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just remember, fuck Konami.
Fuck Konami, indeed. God damn it, Konami. Wait, has Konami done anything stupid in the last week?
Um,
Probably.
probably.
There is a major bug in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, jeez.
If you take quiet on mission 29 or 45, the game can stop working and your save can corrupt.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Now, just to put it in perspective, I'm on mission 19 of the story. I'm 30 to 40 hours into it. Yeah, if my game corrupts, I'm fucked.
Backups, man, backups.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I mean, that's not really Konami fucking up, but that was a good kind of way to mention it.
I mean, we could talk about quiet. Because that's been a fun topic in the last week or so that everyone's been getting really angry about.
I don't know what you mean, Adam.
Let's
I mean,
be honest. Quiet is the embodiment of Sunbro.
She's wearing that to survive, obviously.
Oh, that was like, if you don't know, basically, spoilers. The reason that Quiet is basically stark naked is because she does some sort of like photosynthesis thing. And so she needs to have sunlight contact with her skin in order to live, and so that means that's their justification for her being basically naked. And the thing is, it makes sense, like, and when the way they describe it, but that doesn't make it any less dodgy.
It's the fact that she still wears fishnet tights.
Yeah, well, exactly.
I have seen something funny though on the internet. Someone stuck a bikini on a plant.
That's the next character in Plants vs Zombies.
Oh, jeez.
EA.
Available if you pre-order now.
Oh, of course.
It's only if you pre-order the season pass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course.
Although, do you know what the one thing is like with, like, I've been seeing a lot of online people saying, oh, you know, it's really fucking stupid that Quiet's pretty much naked, blah blah blah. It's like, have you played the game using Quiet? Because she makes it a shit ton easier.
Aye, well, apparently she's like super OP.
She is. Like, you can. I've not got her highest bond level yet, because you unlock. You can do more the higher the bond is. Like I said a couple of weeks ago with the horse, you know, it shits itself. Although if that's a function for Quiet, that'd be fucking hilarious.
And a lot of people would be into that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think certain people would be into that.
But that's besides the point. That's besides the point completely. But it's like one of the things that DD can do, the dog, is it basically senses everything around you. So it marks all the enemies and vehicles and shit on your map. Quiet can do it, but doesn't need to be beside you. You can send her to, if you're coming up to a camp, if you can send her to the camp, and she'll have it all marked out by the time you get there.
Have you seen the video that went online recently? And basically, someone's changed the model for D-Day to Ocelot.
And it's just that, like, Ocelot humping your leg.
Oh god!
I've seen the one. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole video, but they put Quiet's model onto someone, and it was just boob physics goes no.
No, but I'm gonna.
For research purposes, of course.
Yes.
Just to give you an idea, it was like Dead or Alive, not beach volleyball, Extreme 2.
Yeah.
It was just
beach volleyball.
It was those have got a mind of their own.
Oh, so it's basically Ocelot is replaced Quiet's model.
Oh, was that it? I don't remember.
Oh, jeez.
Regardless, it was bloody hilarious. Oh, dear.
Actually, speaking of Metal Gear, has anyone made a gif of the flame whale yet? Because I want a gif of the flame whale.
Do you know what the thing is? They probably have made a gif of the flame whale, but back when the Phantom Pain was announced, because that was in the announcement trailer.
The flame wheel was?
Yeah.
I'm glad I never watched it. I'm glad I never watched the announcement trailer then.
This
It-
is
Because
somewhat disturbing.
I've not actually played MGS5 yet, but I watched the intro, and when Flame Wheel came out, I was like the happiest person alive.
Yeah, no, that was in the announcement trailer, but you didn't quite know how near the start it was. You can figure it out when you start playing MGS5, but the announcement trailer, that was before it was a Metal Gear game, when it was just, the fans.
When it was just PT.
Oh god, Pete. Fuck Konami. But back when it was just announced as the Phantom Pain, and it was some other studio, Kojima pulling a Kojima.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
one that you can play is Quiet.
Wait, what?
Instead of playing Snake, you play as Quiet.
Actually,
And-
that should be possible in the normal game.
No, it's a mod, and the face is it's quite messed up. The face, if I'm honest.
Send us it. I want to see this.
Who wants to play Snake anyway? I mean, what's Snake ever done for the Metal Gear Solid universe?
No, but one of the weird things is you should be able to play as Quiet, because if you look at her in Mother Base, she's got stats for combat. So you should be able to play it if you put her in the combat unit, but she is still in the brig, even though I can use her.
Yeah.
Send her to the brig.
Oh yeah, no, she has her own private jail cell in the medical block, which is like kind of sort of underground, but like she can phase through shit pretty much, so it's useless. But every time you go down to see her, she's just quite literally lying face down with the back of her bra undone with some random song from the 1980s playing.
I had a dream like that once.
I had a dream where that was Adam.
Well, I was quiet, lying face down with my bra undone.
Yeah, I woke up with the biggest morning wood ever.
Mormon woods.
Alex, I think that might be, those dreams that like lots of people get at once. I think it could be one of them, because I've had the exact same dream about gaffers, and I'm pretty sure that like
It's funny because this is not the first time I've heard this.
and I'm pretty sure like 99% of like our viewership will agree. Holy fucking shit!
What?
I've just seen that Quiet picture.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh my god. It's Voldemort.
what we're trying to say.
It's like a dog that's been made into a human and given tits and a robot arm.
What we're trying to say, Adam, is that you need to dress up in Halloween as Quiet.
Yeah, mate, look. All I'm saying, I'm going to the Shackley Halloween all-nighter. Anything's possible.
Adam, I will happily pay for your fishnet stockings, your thong and your bra. Happily pay for them. Hell, I will even pay for the plastic surgery to give you tits.
Can you also pay for the mending of my dignity afterwards?
No.
Oh no, that's the price of you doing this.
Oh. Doesn't seem like a fair trade-off.
It is.
I mean, if you say so. Halloween all night. I need to go looking smashing.
And you will be looking smashing. You will be dressed in ripped fishnets, a thong, a bra. You will have knee-high boots on. You will look like a seductive motherfucker.
Now it just sounds like Guthrie's constructing his midnight fantasy for tonight.
Oh, it's for tonight. I've been using that for the past week.
It's
Of
for his
course.
bath time tug.
Alex, you're
He
the
just
only
puts-
one out of
he
this
just
group
puts
that actually
sleepy
does
on
that.
And I think we should leave it here before we all get more incriminated and
Aye, because I'm sure this is what the FBI are concerned about.
Do you know, I'm pretty sure like this will be used as evidence against me when we're at Gaffer's murder trial, and it was from like botched plastic surgery to give him breasts.
What do you mean botched? I'm an excellent surgeon.
Is that why your dogs get tits?
You know that I've got a PhD in boob technology at MIT.
1080p, boobs.
1080p boobs.
In
Oh,
60 FPS.
that reminds me of this Tumblr post I've seen. I think I sent it to you. Where it was at least I think I sent it to Alex. Where it was someone was saying, "Oh, why do boys ask about bra size anyway? Like it's just numbers. It doesn't mean anything to anyone." And then someone replied with like 1080p titty, and then 644 FPS titty.
Oh
And then
yeah.
someone then got a text from someone saying, "Oh, what's your bra size?" And she said, "Oh, it's about 3 GB," and he believed her. And I don't know how. It's the best thing. It's basically what Tumblr, when Tumblr is good, these kinds of things, which is very rare.
If I said to a girl, "What's your bra size?" and she said 3 GB, the next thing I would say to her is
Marry
marry
me.
Well, I'd be like, so how are you gonna deal with like the latest content update?
Well, naturally, you bin the old one and you buy a new one.
No, of course, of
Or is
course.
it just the Kardashians that do that?
I think it's just the
Oh,
Kardashians and women from Essex. There I go. I've just.
I didn't even know the people there had gender.
I didn't know people from Essex had any sort of comprehension.
There we go. Half our viewership is gone now.
What viewership?
I mean, half of zero is still zero.
Exactly.
And you have no friends. And Cookie
See,
Monster
to be
is
fair,
sad.
right? I was actually on the Useless Wizards channel the other day. I think our podcasts have got like 30 views or something like that.
Have you?
I episode 6 got 31 views.
How?
I don't know.
There are just to let everyone know, there are better podcasts out there.
I will happily recommend many of them.
I mean, if you want to listen to the three of us talking shit for at least an hour, most weeks, by all means, you can do whatever you want with your time.
I will judge
But
you though.
why?
I will personally judge you. Just know that. Just know that right now, if you're listening to this, you're being judged horribly.
I wonder how this podcast would do if we put it on iTunes. Isn't that free to do?
Well,
Can we charge it for like 30 quid per podcast?
you can actually put it in iTunes, but no one
Look,
really
mate.
uses iTunes for podcasts
Look,
anymore.
mate, I've not got a job, right? I need to take myself over until Friday when SAS comes in. I think it's Friday. Aye, Friday. Friday? Friday. I'm not sure now. Yes, it's Friday.
So,
Maybe.
so you know how you love us, Adam?
Aye, fuck off, mate. It's all going on my credit card. It's all going on my credit cards. I'm seeing
It's
none
so
of
he
this.
can. It's so that he can buy more How to Train Your Dragon T-shirts that I totally don't show him.
Guthrie, I swear to fuck, man. I literally, I looked at my bank account and went, I think I've got plenty of overdraft, and just bought the t-shirt.
Do you know there's genuinely a porno called How to Train Your Dildo? Well, it's How to Train Your Black Dildo.
Link.
I'll try and find it again.
I'm not even going to pretend this is for research purposes. This is what I've been looking for.
Oh, Toothless, you're so big.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a reason they call you Toothless. Oh yeah.
I mean, I was thinking more Hiccup Ashford, but I mean, whatever you're into, suppose.
I don't even know. I don't know the characters from it. It's the only one I know is Toothless.
I must have like 7 or 8 How to Train Your Dragon t-shirts now.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate.
Oh.
Half of them are your fault.
Oh. Well, I I don't know if you're still interested, Adam. It is a feature starring many men.
Oh, Jesus.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just know it's not your cup of tea. So
I've just seen that How to Train Your Dragon dildo picture.
that should be the
Are you sure? Was
picture.
that from? Did you get that from baddragon.com?
How
No, I got it for Funny Junk.
we always end up with like a surplus of pictures to choose from for like the thumbnails, and usually Gaffer forgets.
Yeah, I usually just put your face. Badly drawn.
Yeah, actually use a decent picture this time.
Do you know the way see that picture, the way it's been drawn, it looks like the kind of thing you would get in one of those accounts that like edits porn, so it's no longer porn.
It does a little actually.
That was my
Wasn't that the same
inspiration. That was my inspiration.
Wasn't that this exact same picture of my face that you edited into beside Lexi Bell? Like,
I believe it was.
I think it was. Just when Gaffer said that, I was like, that rings a bell.
Hey!
I did not mean that.
So I think this is the best time to sort of end the podcast.
I completely.
Yeah.
I thought you had another story. Do
I
you have
do.
another story?
No. Well, I did, but it's not really that good.
Oh well.
Aye, because the rest of the discussion has been much better.
Well, yeah, but this podcast is already, longer than we normally do. So
Is it?
yeah, it's like over an hour now.
Well, that's
Oh, see, because right, what's been happening? I've been going by the Skype time, but I forgot that my internet disconnected a bit into the call, and I had to hang up the call. So yeah, never mind. I thought we'd only go on for like 50 minutes. Ignore me.
Oh well, then a wee extended one. That's a nice little treat for everyone.
Yep.
There was something I was going to talk about, and I've completely forgotten what it was. It should have done my head in now.
Wait, no, I remember what it was. Fucking augment your pre-order.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Well,
Because we meant to talk. Well, okay, there was an episode recorded last week, but fuck Adam Gaffney, he doesn't know how to do editing, so it didn't get up. And right after we'd finished it, like it was just a text that got sent round all of us going, "Fuck, we forgot to talk about that."
yeah.
So now we can talk about it in as
Right.
quick time as we can.
Deus Ex. Why?
Like, I'm not even kidding. See, before the whole augment the pre-order stuff, I was close to ordering the special edition of that game because the statue of Adam Jensen it comes with looks really fucking nice.
But who came up with that idea and said yes? I'm sure they'll love that.
Yeah, no, it's like, see, since that came out, I was like, what the fuck? You know, they're literally degrading pre-orders more than they already have degraded pre-orders.
I mean, pre-ordering used to be about, making sure that you had the game on day one without it running out. That doesn't happen in digital systems. Or it should.
It doesn't even happen that much with physical now.
I know, because a lot more people buy digital, so physical doesn't actually have too much of a problem.
In the past couple of years, when I worked for Game, the only one that really ran out day one was GTA 5. Everything else we always had plenty of stock of.
Yeah.
And the only other game I've seen it happen with is MGS 5.
I've seen it with Halo 3, if that counts.
Oh jeez, that was a long time ago. Yeah, that was back
more in
when,
the age of digital
when,
distribution.
Every COD was selling out and all that. And... Oh man, when did Halo 3 come out?
2007.
We finished the fight in 2007.
No, back to augment your pre-order, because that's bullshit. Like,
bullshit.
The thing that gets me with it is that some of this, the idea of like choosing your extra, there's not really much choice as well. There's 3 costumes that'll probably do jack shit. There is what format you get your digital ebook in.
Yeah.
The one above that, shit. What's the one above it? I can't remember what the one above it was. But it's probably bullshit anyway. But there was like, it was like an extended soundtrack or something, but there's only one thing, so there's no choice in it. And then the game gets released.
Oh, that
Early.
is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Who's like, oh, if enough of you pre-order, we'll release the game early. Like, come on, that's disgusting.
It's like Kickstarter, but for pre-ordering a AAA game.
Exactly, like Kickstarter is, they give you the idea, they show you sort of what they've done up to that point, and you decide, you know what, I want this to get made. But you shouldn't need to do that for pre-orders. The game's going to get made regardless.
Yeah, and let's face it, it's going to be a great game.
Probably, yeah, but it's now going to be soiled because of this.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, I'm probably going to buy it because
Deus Ex.
yeah, the last one was fucking brilliant. But it's just, 'cause I wanted to pre-order it before this whole augment stuff because this statue looked really nice, and I thought I'd quite like that on my shelf of crap. You know, somewhere beside the Joker and the big boss arm giving me the middle finger. Well, yeah, it's a side, but actually the robot arm from the special edition, I've just got it in permanent flipping you off position.
I'm not even surprised by that.
Yeah, it was. I actually got the idea from a Kojima Station episode where he had it giving the peace sign. And I went, nah.
That is not how this works.
I'm not that kind of person.
Oh, I've just, see while we've been talking, I've thought of another couple of things that we haven't talked about. So, first thing, in no particular order, Batman Arkham Knight. This game still isn't available to purchase from Steam, but they released a patch for people that currently own the game, and it apparently runs so much better.
I read that early last week, yeah.
And it just shows that if you give someone time to work on something, it can actually be good. And isn't that amazing how that works?
It's the one thing that gets me, right? Warner Brothers, right? Big AAA studio, millions and millions of dollars go into the game. You don't get me wrong, optimizing for PC is probably a pain in the arse because
it's a lot harder. It's definitely a lot harder than console. Nobody can really debate that.
Yeah, because unknown hardware, unknown software as well. Actually, when you think about it, it makes sense. But here's the thing: if a one-man studio or like a 3, 4, 5-man studio, for example, let's say Mike Bethel's latest game, Volume.
Oh, that's smooth as butter.
I've not heard of any problems with that, right?
Yeah.
I've heard it's working really well. How the fuck can a small outlet optimize a game so perfectly, but a big AAA studio with hundreds of people and multi-millions of dollars going into it, not?
But even not looking at it like that, I mean, look at the last 2 weeks in games. Mad Max is Avalanche just know how to optimize PC games. Like Mad Max runs amazingly. It's just apparently on like any system you can alter the settings in such a way that you will get 60 FPS.
Wow.
Unless you literally have like no hardware. So that is a really well optimized game, and even MGS5 is an incredibly well optimized game.
I have heard the PC port of that game is incredibly good.
The PC port of that game is fantastic. Like
even though if you buy the physical edition, you only get
a Steam download key. Yeah.
Oh fuck Konami.
But like we've had recently so many good PC ports. You're like, well, look at all these companies. Why can't you just like contract one of them to do your PC port?
Oh yeah, exactly. Outsourcing it would make sense. I mean,
yeah,
fucking hell, Square Enix in the last Deus Ex game outsourced the boss fights.
Exactly.
Which was really fucking stupid of them.
I mean, they're quite happy to outsource like spin-off titles for big franchises. Why would they not outsource PC ports?
Yeah, because
that would actually be one thing that would benefit from being outsourced to someone like Avalanche who know how to make a PC game run.
Although Arkham Knight was outsourced for the PC, remember?
Aye, but it was what was their name? Iron Galaxy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, who have done like basically nothing.
Yeah, you know, if you're
Like
going to outsource it, give it to
outsource it
someone.
to someone who knows what they're doing.
For example, the guy that made the Dark Souls fix on PC, uh,
Yes,
whose name I cannot remember for the life of me.
I know who you're talking about though.
But aye, no, yeah, get your shit together, AAA. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, and the second thing I just remembered came up. Fallout 4 has announced their season pass.
Bethesda. Oh,
It's if I'm trying to remember, I believe it's going to be $30, which is about roughly about 20 quid for the season pass, which is really cheap for a season pass. To be fair to them, £20 is cheap for a season pass, and you get all DLC guaranteed.
Mm,
And
here's the thing.
see, the thing is, right? Season pass. I don't like season passes because
No,
I don't like
fine.
paying for content that I've never seen anything about. Do you know what I mean, they don't. They admitted freely that they don't even know what the DLC will be yet, which is
Do you know
good.
the only
But
game?
the thing is, Bethesda have a habit of making good DLC.
Oh, I'm. The thing is, I agree with you wholeheartedly there, Adam. Bethesda make damn good DLC. They always have done. They always will do, apart from the Hearthstone expansion of Skyrim. That was a bit crap. But
Mm.
anyway, they usually always make like really, really good stuff.
Uh,
But they're falling into the season pass trap, which is just.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like the reason I don't like not just because I love Bethesda's stuff. I
Mm,
don't like not criticizing something just because it's them. But at the same time, I'm sort of like, well, if they've earned that trust, like I don't pre-order games, but I pre-ordered Fallout 4 Special Edition. I mean, granted, that was mostly for the Pit Boy, but it's because I feel like I can trust Bethesda because they haven't really let me down in the past.
mm. The only game I've ever bought the season pass for was Borderlands 2. And now hear me out in this one.
Jeez.
Basically, when the DLC was released, you could still buy the season pass, and it was cheaper to buy the season pass than
Really?
buy the DLC. Yeah,
So if all the DLC is released, you could still buy the season
I
pass.
could still buy the season pass, and like, and
That's really strange.
yeah, and I got Div Foster to buy me it when it was on sale in Brazil
Yeah.
on the last day of a Steam sale. Because Steam bugged out and you couldn't buy it on our one, but he managed to buy it on the Brazilian store and sent me the code. And I would only ended up paying like the season pass should have been. I think it should have went down to about £5 because it was 75% off,
Right.
and I ended up paying like £4.90 for it. Just jamming.
It's not bad at all. Aye, so I'm not too sure how. I'm not going to buy it. I know that I'm not going to unless they do a Borderlands 2 like you said that they did there.
Or
I'm probably not going to buy it until
unless they announce they're doing a Broken Steel again.
look right. No, but
wait.
the thing
What
is,
about?
one of the biggest benefits of Broken Steel was raising the level cap to 30. But in Fallout 4, they said there isn't a level cap.
No, no, no. One of the biggest advantages of Broken Steel was actually being able to continue after the end of the game.
All right, I mean, fair enough. Yes, getting an actual good ending to that game was nice.
Because it was the fact of, it was like, oh, because when I finished it, I was like, oh, I've got all these side quests I've still got to do. Oh, but I'm right at the end of the main story. I'll just finish the main story and go do all the side quests like I've done with Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
And now I'm dead.
Well, the thing is, what I did was I sent because the problem is even they gave you the one of the big problems with Fallout 3's ending was they gave you the option to send Fox in because obviously he's a super mutant, he can withstand that level of radiation no problem. But even if you do that, you still get the ending as if you've died.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same
Well,
ending. They still give
it's
you the ending as if you
because
died.
I think it's because the reactor's meant to have exploded.
No, but the thing is, if you send in, you get a different end. You get a slightly different ending if you send the other woman in to do it.
Yeah, there's 4 endings.
Yeah, but they didn't account for for some reason they put in the option to send Fox in because it made sense because Fox would be fine. Fox would survive that, no bother. But
Now,
they didn't actually make a separate ending for like the kids used his ingenuity and sent in a super mutant.
here's, I was going to say, this is probably going to be the last thing to talk about, but something that annoys me with games a lot recently is that your actions, all especially games that got like a moral choice thing, like Fallout 3, is that none of it matters, and then right at the end of the game, it's like, well, choose your ending. Like Deus Ex did it. Right at the end of the game, it was kind of like, well, which of the 4 endings do you want?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it?
You know, same with
Fable.
Fable. Yeah, Fable did the same. Fable 2 did the same thing.
Fable 1 done the exact same as well.
Not exactly. Fable. What? Hold on. Are you talking extended or are you talking the basic one?
Basic.
I know I'm talking. I never played the basic one. I played the extended one.
I've
So
never
to
played the
me,
extended one, so
it's really good. It adds the extra stuff it adds is brilliant. And then you do like the last fight with Jack of Blades, and fuck it, I'm just gonna spoil the ending because it's an old game.
yeah, it's
Uh,
over 10 years old.
yeah, when you defeat Jack of Blades, you get his mask again, and you've the choice basically to throw the mask into the fire or put the mask on. If you throw it into the fire, you've killed Jack of Blades. If you put it on, you become Jack of Blades. Which is
cared before. No one cared who I was until
I put
the mask
What?
Jack of Blades was a lot more suave than that.
I know, but
But, one of the cool things is like, see if you read the diary after you put on the mask,
yeah.
it's basically Jack writing about how foolish this kid is and that he's now in control of his body. Blah blah blah. It's a fucking brilliant ending. Or you do what I did and got the good ending. I saved right before so that I could go back and get the other one. But it's not so much an ending because it's still quite open, but it's just more kind of your last choice of the game.
Yeah.
It dictates whether you become a hero or become the villain.
Yeah.
But if you've been playing Fable, you've been doing all the good stuff and all the bad stuff. If you get me.
Yeah. Although I will say one thing.
Alex has went really far away
Sorry.
all of a sudden.
I will say one thing about Fable 2 with the choice thing. There was a glitch. Instead of having to play through the whole game again, you could just save at one of the second last save point, and then you would and basically you would watch you would watch most of the ending, get the achievement point, then you just reset your console and then you pick the other one. The other,
Such cheapness.
the other two, which is awesome because then you got all the achievement points without having to play through it again. Because let's be honest, Fable games you don't really play for a second time.
The only one I've ever been able to play twice is the original. Fable 2 I played once, that was enough for me. Fable 3, the less said the better. But no, yeah, so kind of my original point. If game developer could stop doing a kind of choose your own ending right at the end of games, that would be lovely. Wait, I think Mass Effect 3 did the same thing. Am I correct in saying that?
The last bit, if I remember rightly, the original end. I mean, I know they changed that a wee bit, but the original ending was literally like you choose between 2 or 3 different things, and you get an ending based on that.
See what I mean? Another one that had moral choices, and then right at the end it was like, well, which ending do you want? That it pisses me off because it kind of makes.
I mean, technically, The Walking Dead season 1 sort of did exactly the same thing. I mean, you did the choices affected from episode to episode, but on the whole, you had 2 endings.
Mhm.
On the sort of whole basis of thing, you had two endings, and it didn't matter what you'd done. It basically didn't matter at all what you'd done up until the end. The last choice sort of determines what the ending.
Yeah, so you could be an arsehole the whole way and then get the saint ending.
Exactly.
You know, at least Bioshock 1 did it right. With the
Well,
hard...
I suppose that's the thing with the morality. Like, apparently Fallout 4 is going to change its morality system. It's going to be more complex than Fallout 3's was.
Mhm.
Because Fallout 3's was obviously just like... I think New Vegas was a bit more complex, but I don't quite remember. But I know that the Fallout 3 one was literally like, you had like three positive... you had, what was it, 3 positive, 3 negative, and 3 neutrals.
Yeah.
And you just had to be certain levels to get, and you basically all it affected was if you got companions or if you got like chased by mercenaries or not.
Fallout 3 was walk into city, this person's pissing me off, stick a bullet in the back of their head and just give a homeless guy water until, your karma's realigned.
Well, exactly. The thing is, like, I always played in such a way that I got to the point where I was a saint of the wasteland before I'd even reached GNR, because I did a lot of side quests and stuff. And then after that, I could just steal everyone's things and I'd never lose karma. Because I was some sort of like saintly god to the point where losing karma had near enough no effect.
What? Why is he stealing our things, Mum? He's the saint of the wasteland, he can do what he wants.
Yeah,
He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy.
do you know what was the best morality system though?
What?
Mass Effect 3's.
And like that, we're done with this podcast.
No, because it was just like, haha, fuck you.
Well, in Mass Effect 3, the morality is everyone loses.
Which is a good life lesson, because let's be honest.
Kids need to face the harsh reality of life that you will probably get fucked in your life and not get what you want.
Yeah.
Oh, a nice positive note to end on.
I know, what a lovely positive ending for this podcast. We're all actually going to die.
What's the point in doing anything? Because we're all going to... Nothing can stop the inevitable heat death of the universe.
Dear fucking... That was cheery. So anyway, Alex, when you're not spreading doom and gloom to the masses, where can people hear about what you're doing?
But on his Twitter, all he does is spread doom and gloom to the masses.
Yeah.
That's very true. Fuck you, Alex.
Alex is a banana.
And Gaffers, when you're not enjoying studying titty technology and receiving botched plastic surgery from me and Alex, what do you do and where can people find it?
I'm usually quite...
I think I just threw Gaffers off.
I usually integrate that quite readily into my content, But yes, I am on Twitter at AdamGaffney96. Very, very original name. I came up with it myself. And I'm on YouTube at the same name, and on Twitch at the same name as well. I'm nice and unified across every social media. It's very nice.
So, Scott, where can we find you?
I'm not going to justify that voice with a response. Gaffers, can you do it instead?
So, Guthrie, where can we find you?
See, the thing is, he's crap at the voice, so he doesn't sound as pretentious as Alex.
Aye, fair play. I'm out, Scott.
That's why I chose you.
Go and catch him up.
But yeah, if you want to hear crap that I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter at ViperSnake57. And unlike those two, I don't use YouTube.
What a scrub lord. Oh, Alex, when's the second episode of your Skyrim Let's Play?
Some point this year.
Oh, good.
Now remember, those of you that are listening to this, he said sometime this year. When it gets to next year...
When it gets to next year, when we upload episode 9 of this podcast.
Oh yeah. But let's face it, at least we're more frequent than VG Cats.
That's no hard.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, exactly, because it's not uploaded in about 30 years.
Wow, anyway, thanks for listening everyone.